Look, all I'm saying is that maybe sometimes you should get it twisted.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you another Twisted Retreat unboxing. Previously, I shared the full box and then the box only box. On the channel, or at least I believe I did. But there's been a lapse in a gap in my coverage. Yeah, I know you're shocked. And today I'm going to remedy that. I'm going to share with you the December book and plug the shit out of the January book. But let's just not get ahead of ourselves, right? Or, let's move forward. So the first thing I noticed when I got this in the mail was that this is not a branded box. The other ones were very ornate. Is that the word? Ornate. They were labeled. They were a lot of branding on it. A lot of really cool customization. This is just a mailer. Like this, maybe they ran out. Maybe they're trying to put the money toward the books instead of the packaging and the branding, which is fine. I'd rather have that. I'd rather get a plain box like this in the mail and have more book inside, is what I'm saying. Or have them keep their profit margin the same as prices go up. So they, keep everything even keel is what I'm saying. Either way, I think it's fine. I think it's cool. And this feels like it's very well protected. My book, the book only. And this is the, again, the December book. What's fun is that it came with a sneak peek at the next month's book, which is Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre. Yes, if you're getting this video in time and you're getting this, you can maybe still get the book only box and get Autumn Springs. They're really going all out for Autumn Springs. It looks amazing. Just put it out there. You're going to want it. And I'm definitely going to unbox that for you next month. So yes, I mean it's not much of a spoiler because it says it features a book by Philip Fracassi, and it'll be in a slipcase, signed, reversible dust jacket, all kinds of craziness, and faux leather, and all the oh. But you know what? I feel bad because this is someone else's hard work, some other author's hard work here, and I want to share that and honor it with the oohs and ahs it deserves. Here's how it was shipped. There's a little bit of a bird's nest packing and the book. The book seems to be great. It's in a padded envelope itself. And boom, there's that. So this book is the entirely true story of the fantastical mesmerist Nora Gray. I read a little synopsis. Synopsis? No, not a synapse. A synopsis, you moron. About the book, and it's a woman who's a fortune teller going around the country, and then it gets real. I don't know if she wants to use that for marketing copy. The author, who is Kathleen Kaufman, or Kaufman, I would say Kaufman. I know these people, they have the last name Hauk, but they pronounce it Hawk. So, I mean, everybody's different, and I'm not here to relabel you. Kathleen Kaufman or Kaufman. I don't want to get it wrong. So let's look at it. The Dragon Lord gets the box, but this little guy that I've not named gets the cellophane or the shrink wrap. And you have to be very, very, very careful, especially with beautiful sprayed edges. Cutting the shrink wrap is my least favorite part of any unboxing, in case there's a Jeff Word trivia at some point and you need to know that. Very unlikely. So the corners are tight, as Tuco would say. Tight! It also kicks like a donkey whose what is wrapped in duct tape. That's a quiz. You could fill that. You just comment below. What is wrapped in duct tape? that makes this donkey kick a certain way. Boom, the sprayed edges, gorgeous stuff. Really, really nice. And I will show with you, I will share with you, I will show you all the other stuff. So this is the naked boards. Look at that little lunar moth, Luna moth. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's a moth. Little tarot cards flying around, little crystal ball going off. This guy looks like he shit his pants a little bit. These people don't like the news they've received. It's an oh my moment. If I painted this, I would call it oh my, is what I would call. Or shit my pants. And the M would have an apostrophe, so you wouldn't have my, you'd have m. And there's the end, the back end there. Nice art. I like the art. I like it a lot. This is, I don't really know what it's limited to, but it is signed by the author right there. And then within these pages, it's my understanding there's a story in here. And I will see what I can do with the people up here to get this on the TBR in red. Takes me a minute to get the books, but in the meantime, this is going to be beautiful on the shelf. You see how most of the book's life is going to be on the shelf. It'll live up there, and this thing will live in full high def. Beautiful stuff. You know, I love what Twisted Retreat's doing. I think they're bringing a lot of specialness to the budget game. So people who want very nice special editions but have limited budget can still have access to something really sweet and cool. And I was talking to some collectors at Jeff Con, and we were talking about that balance. A lot of great publishers who do these deluxe limited editions are a little nervous about the new players that are coming on creating these wallet-friendly special editions that are signed, have sprayed edges, nice boards, all those things. But the consensus in the room with these hardcore collectors was that, like, for example, the Suntups, the Earthlings, the Levidians, those are must-buys. Those are the ones that the collectors will go for and need to have. These editions, these budget-friendly, whatever, lower price point editions, are great to have, fun to have, but they're not as mandatory. The completists will get them anyway, but they're going to hunt for the bigger prize, the more deluxe limited. The limited edition will always win in that regard, and then add these to as nice to have. I'm going to show you some other stuff that Twisted Retreat has done, so you can maybe, pull up a drink or something. I don't know. This was an earlier release, An Evil Premise by T. Marie Vandelay. I think this was, did I do this one? I don't know if yes, I did the full box unboxing with you for this. So you've seen it already. You've seen this title. But again, I think it shows the consistency of quality when you see these together. Now, I know I don't know anything, I guess, but I don't believe I shared with you the Nightmare Man. This was last month's, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but this is one that really I wanted to get read as soon as possible because it looks pretty interesting. I was a huge Freddy Krueger fan ever since Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984, or maybe 85 is when I saw it. But I was a huge fan ever since, and that fandom peaked right around Dream Warriors, and then it slowly ebbed. Is ebb when the tide goes out? Ebb and flow. It slowly went away. It waned. I know that. I know that word. I've got that word. It waned. My love of the series waned. But I still did love watching Freddy's Nightmares, that TV show. I did collect the comics. There's a spot in my heart for that evil human being who killed children. And that's pretty bad. But when I see the Nightmare Man, that's exactly who I think of. I think of Freddy Krueger, the wisecracking murderer, the anti-hero. More villain than anti-hero. I don't believe I shared this with you. This is Trading Bullets with the Devil. And I don't think that means they're going to a gun show. I don't think they're at a gun show and bringing like, hey, I have these 9mm hollow points. You got that P plus ammo? What do you got? I'll trade you this for some 45 caliber. I don't know what they're. I think trading bullets with the devil means they're shooting at the devil and the devil's shooting back. And this was a Cemetery Dance book. Cemetery Dam. And it was a rebind. So I think Twisted Retreat does all the rebinds. And this is written by Kirsten Cross and Mark Streensland. So, but it's very cool because this gives me a little taste of what Autumn Springs might feel like, because this is faux leather and it has these metal corners, these corners that are metal AF, which I would say is pretty awesome. And I think Twisted Retreat had a little woof. They could rest easy knowing this isn't going to get dinged in the mail because it's got metal AF. I almost flipped off the camera. Instinctive. It's muscle memory. And this one I did a video on a long time ago and I never posted it. This is Ian Rogers, Every House is Haunted. They did a special edition of this. I've not read it. I've not unboxed it for you. And this is my only chance to share it with you. This is the exclusive signed edition, signed by Ian Rogers, who I know many of you out there watching this. Ian Rogers is a fan favorite. But I'm showing this to you now, but I have a whole video. I'll post it later. When I first got the book, I did a video on it, and then I just went in a coma or something. And I know I've made a joke about the bone-drenched woods, so I know I've unboxed it because I remember saying, would you consider it bone-drenched or bone-cluttered? I remember that. That's an oldie from that's a classic Jeff Word joke. So I know I've shown this to you. So anyway, I just like what Twisted Retreat are doing. And I know I'm going to love what they're doing in January. So if you've not gotten it, get it. Get on it. You're going to want it for January. And you can get those right now. So I hope you do. Because I know how I would be come February, seeing everybody talking about and posting pictures of Autumn Springs. I would lose it. Thank you for joining me this time. I hope to see you again next time. In the meantime, stay frosty.